Yeah, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to fix a 2022 Toyota Sienna. As you can see, the passenger bumper was driven into the side of a gate, and it is dented pretty bad. We're going to see here in a moment. So today I'm going to walk you through how to fix such a repair in a sort of Mickey Mouse type of fashion, but don't worry, it's not going to be that Mickey Mouse. When I say Mickey Mouse, I mean, take a look at this. If you have damage like this, there's a way to fix it with stuff you got laying around the house. I know that looks dramatic, but believe it or not, you could save yourself a few $1,000 in this case, fixing it yourself. And like I said, this sort of fix will get you anywhere between 50, sorry, I should say, let's say 80 to 100%, depending on how much love you give it. So here we are with the heat gun. The first thing to do is to grab your heat gun and start softening that plastic. These bumpers are all plastic today. And go ahead and heat it up and start working it back and forth until you shape it back the way it's supposed to look, or as close as you can get it to look. Again, the idea here is to get this thing back on the road, make it halfway decent looking, but the main point here is functional. With that said, you can get this sort of repair as pretty as you're willing. It'll be as pretty as the effort you put into it. That's what I'm trying to ramble here. Cleaning off the paint here from the gate to get a better look at the damage. It's kind of hard to see what's bent and what's not bent, but it's already starting to kind of take shape here. Now, more damage was done than just the bumper here. What I mean by that is the lower spoiler detached. We'll see that in a moment. And where the bumper attaches to the fender there, what's known as the bumper retainer also got completely dislodged and torn apart. So again, the point here is we're doing this sort of repair because there's plastic bits that are missing or broken, and there's no replacing them, and there's no practical, I can't just, go into AutoZone and get a new plastic clip for this plastic retainer that's shattered all over the place. So we're going to make do with what we got. So the plastic retainer is this. Oh, we bent under the hood. There's a piece of it's like a plastic bracket on the headlight that's broken. So we're gonna weld that later with plastic weld it with a soldering iron. So we got all sorts of nonsense repairs going on here. But anyway, that's the plastic retainer in there. That kind of those black clips. They clip onto the bumper, but the black plastic retainer should be attached to the metal fender, the passenger side fender. But that there it is right there. So it just basically sheared off its plastic clips that were attached to the bumper. So I'm going to use bolts. That's what I was showing you. See those bolts? I know it's hard to say, but go in your parts bin, grab some bolts that fit, and instead of using plastic clips, just going to use 2 bolts, 2 nuts, and 2 washers. So there we are fastening. It's a tight fit, but fasten it on by hand, and your bolts and not there. I'm hammering. Got bent a little bit, but use bolts and nuts to get the thing back on. That's what I'm trying to ramble. Do what you got to do. Bolts and nuts will hold it better than plastic retainers anyway. So there I am tightening that black retainer piece. It's a 10, I think it's 10 millimeter I just had laying around, 10 millimeter nuts and bolts. All right, now it can be clipped back into place. All right, down here to the fender, we got basically the same idea. All these body parts today on modern vehicles are plastic clips and stuff, and when you break them, they all break and shatter all over the place. So you got to do what you got to do. This needed excuse me, a bit of prying and coercion, as you can see, but just take your time, work things around, get what you can get back to be clipped, and forget about the rest. Now there I am soldering. Well, it's plastic welding. Just take zip ties, soldering iron, melt the plastic. This is a plastic something clip or whatever. It's attached to the headlight. I'm not even sure what it does, but it broke. So there's the before. That's a pretty smashed up job there. Again, this car is only 2 years old, and here is the after. So as you can see, it's not perfect. We're not going for perfect. We're going, again, anywhere between 70 to 100%. Yeah, you can still see a little red, little scuffs, but compare that to what it was before, and I am satisfied with it. It is what it is. It's life. You can save a few bucks if you're willing to do this sort of thing yourself. All right, if you found this video helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great, great day.